Hello and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. Today I'm going to be repairing my knob here. If you saw in my last update video, if you watched that, I explained the symptoms of my broken knob and what my knob doesn't want to do anymore. Even though I like my knob to do what I wanted to do, but it doesn't. So I'm going to get that done. If you want to watch a full detail of the symptoms, do watch that video. But so I will be getting that repaired today, and what I'll be repairing it with is this little metal pin. I'm going to be repairing the shaft and taking it completely apart to repair it. Now, you may ask, why don't I just put a whole new unit in, rather than taking it completely apart to replace the pin? And that is because if that unit is second hand and not had this pin replaced, there's no guarantee that when I put that in, how long that will last. That could last a week, a month, a year, until that breaks and there's the same job being done. So I've decided to bite the bullet and just do this straight away. At least I know the rest of this unit works completely, and it just needs a new pin put in. So let's get on with doing that. As soon as I've got it out, I'll probably move over to that seat and change the camera angle so you can see exactly what I'm doing. But for now, that angle should be fine. I think the knob is just in your view. Now, before anyone asks, I have disconnected the battery already. So, depending what job it is, I wouldn't do it, especially on an older car. But on a newer car, I know everything's interlinked and it's all digital. And if you don't do it, it kind of flash up anyway. So it is disconnected in this car. And like I said, normally see when I do electrical jobs on cars, do not copy me. I'm not a qualified electrician or anything like that. So yeah, I'm only doing this video for entertainment purposes. So yeah, do not copy me at all. And if you do copy me, it is completely at your own risk and not mine. Like I said, I am not qualified electrician. So yeah, my first job is to take this out. Right, I've got the control unit out, but there's one slight problem, as you might be able to tell by me holding it. Cable broke off. Now, I noticed I was holding it here. I may have lost my temper a little bit, but I was holding it here, and it's in there. And I noticed two cables had a split. So, I don't know if that was holding, it's just holding it there, or just like that before. Or the fact that it's just where it's holding like that, but I did lose my temper a little bit and kind of just thought, hey ho, it's already broken, break it a bit more. But I have a soldering iron, so that's not irreparable. I can repair that. I just need to take it apart and see the true extent of the damage. So yeah, it's not irreparable. So it's definitely within my skill set to repair. I just need to actually be able to get it apart, and that's not going to help. Right, take this unit apart and see how repairable it is. Now obviously when I repair the cable it will be a bit shorter, but I'm not going to run it the same stupid bloody route it's run under. hopefully. Yes, there we go. Right, now you can go to a different location in my trusty toolkit. Here we go. We're in. I wasn't ready earlier on today to throw my rag in. Oh dear. Oh. Throw my rag away, and I'm done with it, but luckily I persisted. Are you truly magnetic? Yes, there we go. Right, do not lose now, and then go over there. Right, so the power cable goes down there. So again, I'm definitely gonna need to get my soldering iron out and repair that much later that is possible. I do have the stuff to do that. So just because it's broken doesn't mean it's unrepairable. Just means I shouldn't lose my rag as much as what I do. There we go. Quite easy but simple. Basically, inside here, there's a little tab. There you see it. I have to pull that forward. Hopefully, you see that. But it just goes to show that nothing always goes to plan. And ever more in this case where it's broken. So that definitely doesn't always go to plan. So that's why I say don't copy me in these videos containing electrical parts, because this unit is pretty much vital to the car stereo working. So that's a good reason why I say don't copy me. If you copy me, you may get a broken wire. Okay, I'm getting a bit confused for a minute. I was wondering why mine looked different, but I don't know what mine looks different. I just didn't take it apart completely correctly. So weird. Alright, so I'm starting to rain now. See this metal pin here? This slides in the bottom down here, and you see it's snapped. So what we should do, this metal part here, and push it in here. Maybe not. Can we find a screwdriver and push it? Oh, yes, we can. And what we're going to do, push this shaft into there, like so, and that will repair rotation. Perfect. Now if I show you here, very greasy, I don't know why it's so greasy. You see on the bottom, this is why it breaks. You see in there, it's got a metal tab, a metal bit in the middle, and it's only got 4 tabs to hold this on. So over time, them 4 tabs break off. It's only 4 little tabs, and they just break and they stop the metal bond. They stop, or there's not enough plastic holding the plastic on. When they got the metal bit in the middle, that very dramatically lowers the contact area, so therefore it just breaks over time. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of forgetting completely how things go together now. So that just sits in there like that, and then that. Oh, come on. There we go. You're falling out again. If you wouldn't mind doing that, I'd be very happy. Yeah, now we got shaft rotation. Normally I don't like to rotate the shaft, but in this instance, I think rotating the shaft is quite important. I think we're into this now. Getting this back together. So it's going to go in like this, I think. Perfect. And now that rotates. Alright, that's that part repaired, which is good. But now we've got part 2, which again I'm going to go indoors and do, which is repairing this cable. So, shimmy card. Luckily he's got red on the outside, so you know where it goes. I'm stripping back the wires, and one wire stripped all the way back to the red block. So I'll show you in here. I've run the solder to the back terminal, right onto the board. So yeah, again, doesn't always go to plan. Okay, so and that it doesn't fit correctly. It's not the right size, but it's not going to move. It doesn't move on there. So that protect the wires. Like one was a bit broken. So that protect the wires from rubbing. Now to remember how this all went together. Okay, so back together now. So what I've done is I've filed out with a proper big metal file a little gap for all the wires to come through, and they're much bigger. Hopefully it still works. If it doesn't work, well then it's going to have to be a new unit in it, unfortunately, but it should work. That straight away feels a lot better as well. There's actually resistance there now, so let's put that back in again. Grabbing this. There's my little one. That should hopefully be the correct size. There we go. Apparently got to push it down hard. That's the wrong size. That one. That's not the right size either. That one there. That is right size. Good. There's my screwdriver gone. Okay, I've misplaced my screwdriver. Somewhere I had it in there. It somehow ended up underneath all that. Don't do that too hard, don't want to break anything. But last time when I done that, it keeps spinning and spinning. So right, you can push down. All clicks feel nice, and back and forth, and that feels like I said, very nice as well. So now need to reassemble it all. And this normally sticks on, but now it's not going to stick on because we've moved the stickiness. I'm just going to have to hope and pray it doesn't fall off. Let's reassemble all of this, like so. A lot of little pieces really to go on to make this look nice, and it's quite a shock really how well we say Mercedes planned it. There we go, look at that, all back together. Minus a few modifications. I'll show you this close up in a minute. Let me open this up again. Now we need the room. This has to go through, and I'm not going to route it the same way Mercedes routed it. Just now my cable's a bit shorter. One, it probably won't reach if I took it the same way. And two, if I ever need to take it out again, I shouldn't do now, but if this wiring doesn't work correctly and I need to take it out, having it much more accessible like it is would be much more beneficial. So before I tighten this up, I just want to do that, get that away, and then, oh dear me, oh dear, it'd help, don't break wires, if I actually put all 4 screws in. Always forget something, don't you? Right, that's it. I'm not clipping in properly. If I, oh, it's not looking like on that side. Not too bad. Right, let's say if I screw that in, that might suck it down. Yeah, let's suck it down. Good. Finishing touch. Close that. Putting that in. Done. The problem is, you see there on the shaft, and you've got 4 little prongs on the outside. The only bond is to the outer part of them. Obviously, you can't bond metal to plastic in the middle, so they can only do it on the outside. Obviously, they made it next design. And I've already made it next design like this to save money, but if they made the bottom of the circle and connected the entire thing by plastic or all around the outside, maybe this little part here wouldn't break. But you see, if they made the bottom here fully circle and mounted it to the bottom like that, it may have worked fine, but it didn't. Which means this is a very common break when there's only a few little bits. With age and maybe a bit heavy handed with spin, you can see how they break quite easily. It's a shame. At least this unit is now repaired fully. Now it's technically the first job I've done on the car, but I think this is the first actual job I really needed to do to the car. But one of the things where it's a common fault, not just going. One of the things where it's a common fault with that unit across any age of Mercedes from this generation. So, but I'm glad that's all done. That's a massive job, well not massive, but it's an important job. We've seen that out of the way. So one less thing gone wrong out of all my fleet. And while I'm here quickly, new car news. Still potentially looking at getting the new car. I'm not going to say what it is just yet, but that should still be made. But that'll be quite a massive project. That would be it's been off the road for about 12 years. So if you want to have a look at that, it is a very nice car. It does need some work to it though, but nothing major luckily. But when I got to view the car, I will be filming. So, but that won't be for a while yet. Obviously, we're in lockdown, so we can't actually travel to go view the car. It's quite a distance away. But if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. As if you like and subscribe, helps to see my channel to grow. So if you haven't already, like I said, please subscribe and get your friends to do the same as well. So this has been On The Drive, and I hope you enjoyed my video.